Hey, what's up to the Against the Grain movement? How you guys doing on this Financial Freedom Friday? And what a beautiful day it is here in Chicago. Don't know what part of the world you're in, but we're having some beautiful weather here in Chicago. I know we're still under quarantine, but I plan on getting out, going out on the patio, getting some of those sun rays. So how you guys doing? Hopefully this video finds you in great health and great spirits, dominating everything that you touch. So before I go any further, thank you so much for the continued support. Continue to like, comment, share, hit that notifications buzzer, subscribe. You want to be aware of when we're putting out content, because I know you guys are finding much value in the content that we're putting out. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about something that I want you, if you have children, especially preteen and teenagers, I want you guys to gather around and take this information in. You may know it, you may not know it, and if you know it and you're not taking advantage of it, I need you to step into the now and start taking advantage of this right away. This is something that is going to build legacy and wealth for you and your family, and that's what we're all about here on this channel. So without further ado, this video isn't going to be long at all, guys. I'm going to drop this, I'm going to get out, I'm not going to hold you long. Okay, so without further ado, come on in, do whatever it is that you need to do to relax, and let's get loose. So I'm going to be talking to you guys about what's known as an authorized user. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying I'm speaking to the financially responsible, because we don't want to be passing along debt and liabilities and things of that nature. So that goes without saying. So I'm assuming that I'm talking to financially responsible people. And if you have a credit card and you're keeping that credit card in good standing, you're paying the bills on time each and every month, why not allow your child or children to take advantage of that good credit history? So you can do that by adding them onto that account as an authorized user, so that each time you make a monthly payment on time, your child or children get credit for those payments. Why is this important? You're building credit history for them, so that once they start their lives, they have one less hurdle to jump. Okay, they can start their lives out with good credit. Here's an example. I added my son to 2 of my credit cards as an authorized user, and by the time he was 18, he had already had a 755 credit score. So once he starts his life, he doesn't have to jump that hurdle. He has one leg up on the rest of us that were not taught about the matters of personal finances. And where I come from, that's very common. So we're here to reverse that and turn this thing all the way around and give our children the gift of what it is that we've learned, so that they can then continue on and pass that down and continually pass it. So again, authorized user, you want to take advantage of this. This is important stuff, and this is the things that the wealthy are doing to stay wealthy. Because what does credit do? Credit is the new cash, guys. Credit's been king for the wealthy, because they don't use their own money to finance their endeavors. They don't use their own money to build their kingdom. They borrow money. And how are you going to borrow money? You got to have credit. So credit's been king, but we've got it reversed and thinking that cash is king. Cash is not king. Cash loses value. You got to have credit. And what a great way to kickstart your children or child, advance them way ahead of and taking advantage of what not a lot of people are doing, but now you know. And what do I tell you all the time? Once you know this information, you're responsible for it, and you have to use it. And when are we going to use it? Now. Because why? We're living in the now. We're not accelerating into the future. We're not living in the past. We're living in the now. So you have this information, guys. It's time for you today to go do your research. Comment below in the comment section. If you have any other questions, I will gladly give you the answers, set up a consultation, right? Financial Freedom Fridays. Authorized users. Add your child or children to those good standing accounts so that by the time they're ready to use credit, they'll have a good credit score. And along the way, teach them about how to responsibly use credit. Show them, sit them down, open the books up, teach them the importance of that, because it's no good to start them off with having good credit, and then once they get their hands on it, they destroy it because they didn't get the knowledge. That's your job. This is twofold. So set them up with the good credit, walk them through maintaining that good credit, or they're going to end up like me. When I went to college, the first thing that I saw when I walked into the lobby to do the orientation was a booth set up, and Discover Card called me over and said, "Hey, you want to apply for a credit card?" Of course I do. I don't know nothing about it. They approved me right away. What do you think happened? I took that thing and charged it like it was no tomorrow, not knowing what the heck I was doing. All right, out here just being what I was, which was having a poverty mindset. Didn't know anything about credit. Charged that thing up, never paid it off. Long story short, years later, ended up filing for bankruptcy. So we want our children to be in better positions than what we are or what we were. All right? So I've dropped a jewel on you guys. I want you to start using it today. Drop some comments down here. Free consultations, 10 minutes. Limit them to 10 minutes if you have any questions. Otherwise, you're sitting in front of the computer anyway. Google it, do your research, but get started today, guys. Financial Freedom Friday. It's your boy Top Dog. I'm out.